Hello and welcome back. I am Lord Revonworc. This is XCOM. Enemy Unknown. Second episode, and thus far, I'm recording this too soon for me to know what anyone thinks of this series yet. First episode hasn't gone up yet, so, you know, I'm being optimistic here, but I have no idea. But first thing I should do, in between episodes, I went and changed all the new soldiers. Let me introduce Aincod Panicus.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, leader of the Coronians in our CK2 series. I think Aincod here is going to be pretty freaking awesome. And the
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Yeah, that's just kind of going to repeat until we go there, but I want to introduce the troops. So here we have Aincod Panicus. He's support because, you know, his education in CK2 is learning, so that seems more suited to a support role. Also, I kind of wanted to make him the first male character that we got who is not a sniper. And the reason being is that I wanted to make our first male sniper into Alexander. Because the snipers are the best class suited out there for espionage, and that's what Alexander does. But yeah, Aincod Panicus, and the next one...
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Is his wife, Eadberg. Now, I believe in the past I've referred to her as Gidya, and it turns out, this is actually pretty funny, that was never her name. It was her title. She was the Gidya of the Temple of Osnabrück, which I use for her last name because, you know, there are a lot of Panicuses that I want to make part of my squad. So I decided to name her Osnabrück because she's a lowborn, doesn't actually have a last name, so you have to be creative. Also, she's a fat ass, which is why I made her a heavy. And the next one...
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Is Commander Shepard. It's FemShep. And there are kind of three reasons why I decided to make Commander Shepard, female Commander Shepard, into one of my player characters here. Number one, Mass Effect is really fun and FemShep is awesome. Number two, in this game we will be killing aliens and robots, and alien robots, and even some humans so long as they're bad guys, which is what Commander
to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
What Commander Shepard is known for. And number three, it turns out I do not have very many female characters to name XCOM soldiers after. So I have to get a bit creative. Couldn't even really give Shepard a first name because Shepard's a customizable... whatever. And the fourth one, I guarantee you'll not have heard of her unless you're watching this like a year from now in the playlist. Aurora Flores. Now, Aurora Flores...
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Is a character I kind of created before I started making videos, so chances are you've probably never heard of her unless, as I said, you're watching this like significantly after I make this video. And Aurora Flores goes...
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
She goes back to Tropico 4, which is a city builder game, which I absolutely loved. And in one of my games, I got this one rebel named Aroa Flores, who, during her first few rebellions,
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research
ended up
labs.
fleeing, so she didn't die. But during each attack, her skill would increase, and then afterwards, she would just start plowing down my soldiers left and right whenever there was a rebellion. She was, like, literally unkillable until eventually I did wind up getting her killed sometime when she was in her mid-50s. She, like, joined the rebellion in her 20s. That's how long she's been killing my soldiers in Tropico 5. And so, afterwards, I made her my designated El Presidente, or La Presidenta, because she's a woman. And that's kind of the way Spanish works. You need to slightly...
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
You need to slightly change words up if you change the subject from male to female. And, obviously I've got... And also, all of our other soldiers, let me just scroll through them all. Red shirt, 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 red shirt. If you guys don't know why I named all of the rookies red shirt, it's Star Trek, the original...
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Star Trek, the original series, whenever there would be a landing party, you'd have like 2, 3, or 4 of the main characters go down, and then there would always be this one extra in a red shirt. And his purpose, the purpose of this extra in the red shirt, was to die so as to give some seriousness to the situation. So all of our red shirts here will basically just be filler until they prove themselves well enough to actually earn a name. And I'm thinking...
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
I'm thinking that should be sometime around when they reach the rank of Sergeant. I mean, none of the first 4 reached Sergeant yet, but, you know, they're my first 4. They're special. So, yeah. Ancot Panikas, Edberg Osnabrück, Aroa Flores, and Commander Shepard. And now, let's just give in to that voice and go to the research labs.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Farlan. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Okay, so...
Commander to engineering. Commander to engineering.
Yeah. I think this annoys most people in the start of the game, is voice always tells you where to go. Let's see, we need to assign a new research. And unfortunately, we don't have enough weapon fragments to research that because I used too many grenades and destroyed the weapon fragments. Weapon fragments are the loots that aliens drop. They don't drop the weapons because those self-destruct, but if you use a bomb, you destroy them so thoroughly there are no fragments, so... Best to avoid using bombs.
Commander to engineering. Commander to engineering.
Best to try to avoid using bombs if at all possible. So, I'm thinking the best thing for us to go would be xenobiology. We can always wait on meld recombination. It's gonna be forever before we can start implementing that.
Commander, I realize our troops have to put their own survival first, but
Every alien we use explosives against is one less opportunity to recover new artifacts.
Yeah, so Dr. Valen may explain what I just explained. You use bombs, you don't get to loot corpses. It's a damn shame.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
I think Dr. Shun has probably got to be my, my favorite character from this game. And that's important.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
This bitch is so annoying. But yeah, that's mostly due to a cutscene we get later in the game. Along the storyline mission, so it'll be a little while before you see it, but yeah, he's probably my famous character. So let's see. Before we go anywhere, are there anything we want to buy? Satellite.
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
We can't deploy it right away, but it's a good thing to have. Because it takes 20 days to make one. Once we get the new facilities, we'll be able to build it. And also, let's
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
2 medikits. Those are the things that you use to heal your soldiers. That should probably be obvious, though. So I don't know why I'm even bothering to mention that. It's just medkit with an I in the middle. So, mission control. And finally, the time starts to tick. So we can scan for activity. Give me a moment there. I think, I think we should give a medkit to our new medic called Panicus. I should probably give another one to another soldier, but that can go to, you know, one of the red shirts when we decide to deploy one. Like, you, mister, why don't you grab a med kit, Mr. Red Shirt. And I'll have to remember it's the Russian one with the med kit. So let's go to mission control and scan for activity. So scanning for activity is basically you just stop doing things and wait for the aliens to attack and do something. As you can see, we've got alien abductions.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Okay, now the way abductions work is they target them at several different spots around the globe simultaneously. And so you're only capable of responding to one at a time, and the ones that you do not respond to will raise panic in the areas where they occur. And panic is bad. If it gets too high, the countries will leave the they'll leave the Council of Nations, you lose funding, you lose the ability to get a regional bonus. I think there are some other things that you lose as well. I'm not entirely sure what they are. But anyways, most of the time when you need to choose where to go for the first abduction, you want to base it around where panic is going to spread most. However, at the moment, panic across the board is at minimum, so we don't need to worry about that. We should choose based on the reward we get. And engineers is by far the most enticing of the three. And here we are. with our team. Let's start Mission 2. I can see our Russian red shirt is already on the job. Let's hope he survives. I'd like to make him someone important.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Okay, so...
Strike One, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
So, clearly the mission's gonna go in this direction. We can see a meld canister in the fog of war right there, so I'm thinking we should move in that direction. But there is very little cover provided. Ah, shit. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Okay. So Edberg sees it. And Cod can get a little bit closer. And, let's not move our red shirts up too far.
On the move.
Obviously, we've got two red shirts here because I was foolish in the last mission and got two of my new soldiers, who are now some of my best soldiers, injured. It's going to be a few days before they can get back in the action, so we're just moving up slowly. Ah, shit. Okay, yeah, Edberg, you're gonna need to move back. And Cod, can you see them if you move here? You can, and you have a 70% chance to hit. Please, kill him. One hostile down.
Слушаюсь.
He's got only a 25% chance to hit, so... Overwatch. Definitely Overwatch.
Черт, зацепило!
It's a tough call what to do. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. This guy, I'm gonna put here.
Okay.
And Osnabrück head into a position to attack. Has a shit chance of hitting. Can't fire the rocket because she's already moved. And is there any way we can... yes. Oh crap, is that gonna blow up the meld? Okay. Now the alien is gonna be forced to move. We can put down a smoke grenade, which will give us extra defense. This guy here should heal himself. Because I don't want to lose anyone. Even if they are red shirts, I do not want to lose them. And that leaves one more guy. I say,
I'm rolling.
let's move him up here. Still shit chance to hit. Overwatch. If he doesn't move, he's dead next turn. Well, he didn't move. Okay. We need to start moving up now if we want to get the meld.
Drücke vor.
Even though we're in a very bad way. Now, let's try to move this guy up to where we can get Encod next to him. So they can heal.
I'm on it, Commander. Look who's here.
Fuck. Yep. We're in a tough position here. I do not like this.
Do wesela się zagoi.
I had thought I was, like, way better at this game than apparently I am. And, yeah, let's just everybody Overwatch. If they come anywhere near to us, shoot to kill. Yes, like that. 2 damage. Thank fuck.
Also.
And wow, Edberg has really been killing a lot of aliens this campaign.
In Bewegung.
Yep, there's the other guy. Let's
Wurde gesichert.
collect the meld. 67% chance to hit. We do have a flank. Should we? I'm doing it.
Bestätigt.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Wow. Edberg killed at least 2 of the aliens, maybe 3. I think Encod killed another one. And because we killed every alien, we automatically collect any uncollected meld left. So, we've got all the meld, no one died. Again, we got 2 of our rookies injured. Not too happy about that. We did heal them up, but they'll still be out of action for a few days.
Commander to the Situation Room.
Mm-hmm. 6 and 8 days, and neither of them got any kills, so neither of them got any promotions. It's a shame, but oh my god, look. Edberg is at 5 kills now. She's the deadliest member of the squad. I remember marrying her because she was strong. Turns out she's really strong. Just kills everything in her way.
Commander to the Situation Room. Commander to the Situation Room.
So, unlocked a new building, we just got 4 engineers, and panic increased.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Every member of the Council is going to want satellite coverage, so we should plan our deployments carefully.
So, as you can see, panic raised across the areas where we didn't help out. All in all, Europe and Asia are the worst places for this because each of those regions have 4 countries. And South America is probably the best.
I'm receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Has only 2. Yeah, when you're in the Situation Room, Bradford sometimes says random things. There are some Civ 5 references you can hear. I like it when those happen, but yeah. We need to build new facilities for managing our satellites. And once we do, we'll have to launch it over either France or Nigeria. And I'm thinking France because they will pay the most. I mean, it kind of goes without saying you'd expect France to be better developed than Nigeria. I mean, Nigeria is pretty rich as far as Africa goes. Let's not get that wrong.
Nothing to report at the moment. Boards are clear.
They have oil. Oil makes them rich. But keep in mind, they're still in Africa. That place has been fucked over by Europeans so badly. It'd be particularly funny if France was the one who fucked over Nigeria, but Nigeria was a British colony. And, yeah. Who would have known that that fatty here would have been such a great soldier? Anyways, I think that's about enough for now. So, I am Lord Revonworc. This has been great, and I will see you all later.